For many years, when I first joined the military, I struggled to build both strength and improve my run times at the same time. And there were times when I tried to do both, but my legs felt heavy on the runs, and I was disappointed with the amount of strength that I was building in the gym. That led me to believe that you had to just focus on one at a time. Sound familiar? The truth is, you can make progress with both strength and your run times at the same time. And in today's video, I'm going to share a very simple format that will enable you to do both. And look, I tried many different strength building formats. I tried linear progression, I tried conjugate methods, I've tried undulating periodization, you name it. And while I made strength gains with all of them, I still struggled to improve my run times while maintaining or improving that strength. That is until I tried the 5-3-1 method, which is now what I believe the best strength building format for tactical athletes. The 5-3-1 method, developed by Jim Wendler, is a very simple strength building format. It follows 4-week phases where volume decreases throughout the month while intensity increases. Week 3 is the peak week, followed by a deload week. This works really well for tactical athletes because it's relatively low volume, meaning it doesn't cause a bunch of excess fatigue that can undermine your conditioning. And here's how it works. The method focuses on 4 main lifts: bench, squat, deadlift, and overhead press, or variations of those. I say variations of those because you do not have to do a back squat or conventional deadlift if they don't feel right for you. We can build strength in those movement patterns with other variations while we address the underlying causes as to why they're not comfortable. With that said, here's what the percentages look like on a weekly basis. Week 1 is going to be 3x5. So 5 reps at 65%, 5 reps at 75%, and 5+ reps, or as many clean ones as you can get, at 85%. Week 2 is 3x3. So 3 reps at 70%, 3 reps at 80%, and 3+ reps, again, as many clean ones as you can get, at 90%. Week 3 is that peak week, and it's going to be 5-3-1. So the first set is going to be 5 reps at 75%, then 3 reps at 85%, then 1+, or as many clean ones as you can get, at 95%. Then week 4 is going to be a deload week where you do 3x5 at 50, 60, and 70%. Then with each new phase, you simply add 10 to 15 pounds for lower body lifts and 5 to 10 pounds for upper body lifts, repeating the cycle. This allows for consistent strength gains while leaving enough recoverability to improve your run time. And before you run off, a few key things to keep in mind. First off, start with about 90% of your 1 rep max. So the first cycle should feel slightly lighter than your true maxes. This prevents failed reps early on or any injuries as you get conditioned to the heavier lifts. Each session, whether 3 or 4 strength sessions per week, should start with the main strength movement when you're most fresh and those glycogen stores are most topped off, followed by the accessory work, then carries, sled work, or other GPP or general physical preparedness movements. Here's an example from my current personal program. I like to start off with what's called a general warm-up, where I include my kind of prehab work where I focus on shoulder and hip stability primarily, then move into the big lifts for the day. I follow this with a couple supersets. Now, when you combine this format with 3 to 4 strength sessions per week, 2 zone 2 runs, and 1 to 2 speed sessions, depending on where you're at, you'll see steady improvements in both strength and your running performance. If you want a more thorough description of how this all blends together in a balanced plan, I put together a free training guide that you can get using the link below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.